Hello, I wanted to do a little follow-up video to the last video I posted regarding my chin implant. In the last video, as you were able to see, that was my second implant that I had put in, and that was just a few days post-op. So as a recap, I had a chin implant along with liposuction under my chin and rhinoplasty to thin my nose out a little bit in August of 2016. The implant was placed intraorally, which I did have complications with. The incision just didn't want to heal right, and even with the implant totally removed, I still feel like I have a little bit of discomfort in that area. So I really liked this chin implant. It was small, it was subtle, but throughout the year I started noticing that the wing of the implant was not sitting in the left pocket correctly. It actually wiggled when I touched it. So the doctor agreed to put a new implant in a year later. So this now was August of 2017. So I had the implant put in. This time I had him go underneath my chin because of all the complications I had with the intraoral approach. And I wore the bandages for about 4 days. And once they came off, I was in terrible pain. The wing of the implant on the right side, when I followed along my jawline with my finger, I noticed the wing was actually curled up, touching my nerves, and I was in such pain from it. And also, as you could see in the last video, the implant just wasn't right. It wasn't symmetrical, it was too large, it just needed to come out. So 6 days later, I had the implant removed. It was done in the doctor's office. I was awake. They just used injections to numb me. It was actually a very, very simple process. I was extremely nervous, but it ended up being a very simple process. So the implant was removed. There really wasn't a terrible amount of swelling, just the swelling that was already there from the placement of the implant. It's 3.5 months post-op right now from the implant removal. And the main complication that I've had is this dimple. I don't know if you could see it right here that's starting to form, which I've read other people had dimples on their chin from having their implant removed. I'm hoping that as the swelling still continues to go down, that I don't run into any more complications. Like I mentioned before, I have a little bit of discomfort from where the implant was placed inside my mouth. It's not pain, but there's just still a feeling there. Especially when I work out. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you are looking into getting a chin implant, I would say definitely go below your chin. But overall, I would say really do your research about getting any type of surgery done, especially to your face. I would not recommend putting a foreign implant into your face. If anything, stick with injectables, something that if you don't like it, it's not permanent. I actually just had a little bit of Botox put in between my eyebrows for the first time 2 days ago, so I'm waiting to see those final results. But other than that, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to leave a comment. In my info, I also put my Instagram name, so you could contact me on there. And I hope that this video really helped in making a decision for you, whether it's to get an implant put in your chin or to have one even removed. All right, have a good day.